Yeah, hi Sam, how are you?
Good, RV, how are you?
Yeah, since what time did you, what was our first meeting? Which day was it?
It was on the 2nd of October 2019.
Okay, and you, and what make you to come and meet me?
The reason was I was lost completely. Even though I had a brokerage, I had agents, I had the license, I had the training, but I thought personally, as I was lost, I was not professionally doing the way I should be doing. So I was looking for a guru, so-called teacher, so that I can learn the skills to be a professional real estate agent.
So, what belief system or what mental blocks did you had when the first time you met me? Before you met me?
A lot of mental blocks. I didn't know the delivery. I thought just showing the house and then selling it to them, and basically the clients. But that was not the case. There was a lot of stuff had to be done before you even talk to the clients. Make them understand. Before you make them understand, make sure you know what you're doing, and there's a lot of process involved in that, just behind the scenes.
Okay. So what was the main top three takeaways? Because the video is going to be short. What's the top three takeaways by learning so far? We're sitting on a third of January, and it's almost what
4 months.
four, 4 months,
November, December, January, 3 months.
3 months. In 3 months, what is your top three takeaways?
First of all, I have the confidence to talk about a product, about selling a house or buying a house in that matter. Second is the questions to ask and to know what they want, whether it's a buyer, seller, or a tenant. So, and the third thing is uh, being on the business, not in the business, or not in the process. And that's the key factor to learn, which is an ongoing process.
Okay. What else is was like a
There's a lot of things I learned in the last 3 months, if you go to see. Uh, to understand your clients, to know what they want, what they don't want, to follow up and make sure you are giving them what they want, to understand their mindset, understand their belief system, to have the confidence of the product, to know what the product is in the market, what is not in the market, how rapidly things are changing in the real estate world. It's not just the house, it's the mortgage, the inspection, the closing, a lot of stuff involved in this process. And it's a very professional profession we are in, so we need to make sure we know what we are doing.
so what you're saying is basically we are just we have to show that we are the expert on the subject.
We have to make sure we know we are the expert and then show that client that we are an expert in the field we are in.
Okay, now let's talk about the big benefit, which is usually a financial benefit to you. How many deals you have so far have done?
In the last 3 months, I think probably around 3 or 2, but in the process of making one or more 2 deals uh, before the end of this month.
So you're saying you already have a 3 deals and you're also working on serious. How many serious buyers who are actively looking and you at the moment they find a house you can put an offer?
There are about 5 to 7, if I'm not mistaken. They're really serious buyers, but there are no much product in the market according to what their criteria is.
And let's talk about your pipeline. How many people you're actively talking to them and we already met once and they are waiting for something to happen in their life to become actively involved in looking homes? How
There are
many
anywhere
people?
between, say, if I'm not mistaken, anywhere between 10 to 15 people who are ready. They're just waiting for certain things to happen from their end or in the market, and a constant process of talking to them and getting to know what they are in.
And how many leads do you have of the active buyers right now?
Active buyers for about 20, 25 leads.
So you are looking for around, say roughly about 45 to 50 people in your pipeline
Yes.
at certain different stages?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, and how many raw leads you have?
I have probably more than 100 raw leads. More than 100 raw leads.
That you haven't met yet,
Not yet met.
but you're talking.
Yeah, I'm constantly talking to them. Something has to happen from their end. So I'm just waiting and watching what's happening.
So there's waiting for something to happen for them to come and meet you.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. How many leads you have that you haven't talked, you haven't met, they're just sitting in your database? How many?
Probably more than, I believe it's more than 400 right now.
400 leads.
Yes.
So in all happened within last 3 months.
Last 3 months. There's no other way to express how grateful I am that.
Okay. So that's a hefty pipeline you have over there within the last 3 months. That's okay. But other questions we have, like, do you feel that working under me is somewhat there's any limitations imposed on you? Is there any restrictions on timing or schedule or anything?
No, I personally feel there's no restriction as such. I'm totally free. I can do according to my timing, and I'm free to ask questions. There's always constant guiding person behind me. If I make a mistake, and the person, you explain it to me, you tell me, where I'm going wrong. And I like the way I'm doing it, because unless you have somebody constantly telling you where you're going wrong, what you're doing, there's no way you're going to learn. It doesn't matter how good the person is, how smart the person is. It's not going to work.
So you're not basically restricted on a timing format, when do you have to come and you're not?
No, it's my job, it's my business. I need to know what I have to do. There's nobody, especially you, and there's nobody telling me what to do or what not to do. There's no restriction in timing. I have to know the responsibility. If so many people are in my pipeline, I can't just come at a certain time and go a certain time. I have to constantly do that. It's my business. And it's 24 hours. Like, you know what? You probably get to sleep. That's fine. Otherwise, you have to do it.
Honestly, how many days of a week you don't come to office, like you stay home?
I pretty much come every day. Even if Monday is my holiday and if I think there's something to be done, I do it. I have to come and do it. I don't think I have to sit at home and do it.
Are you asked to come or you just come by yourself?
I do it by myself. I know there are certain things has to be done. If it's not done, then I have to do it.
Basically, it's your business, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's my business. So I have to do it, right?
Okay. Even if you're getting paid on a split with me, and then you're still paying your split with your brokerage. Do you feel any problem with this?
No, I don't feel any problem.
Why not?
If I just make, say, for example, one sale a month on my own, I'd pretty much make 12 sales a year. And I don't give a split to you, I just give a split to the brokerage. But if I have somebody like RV, where I can make 3 sales, this is just my beginning with the first 3 months, but if I can probably make 3 sales or 4 sales a month, I don't mind going the split. And I'm learning something which is, you can't get it in the books. You need to have somebody person behind you to do that. I'm fortunate to get somebody like RV.
What are the basic requirements that you will tell the other realtors in our brokerage, because I'm sending this video to everyone over there? What are the basic requirements? Can a part-timer realtor work?
You need to be full-time. When I say full-time, you need to be at least 14 hours on your own. Nobody's going to tell you how much hours you have to do, but you should be willing to do at least full-time on a real estate field. If you want to go long, it's a long run.
So what are the reasons you think the part-time won't work? Why not?
Part-time won't work because they're in 2 boats. If you have legs in 2 boats, you're going to drown. You're not in neither one of them. So you need to decide where you want to be. If you want to be a real estate agent, you have to be a full-time. If you want to work somewhere, then you work full-time in a workplace. You can't be a real estate half-time, and that's why you won't get results at the end of the day.
Okay, another thing, last question. Is real estate for everyone?
No, it's not for everyone.
What qualities that you must have?
What I learned from the very beginning, you need to have 3 qualities. First, you need to be hungry. You need to have the desire to learn. Second, you have to be humble. You need to be really down to earth. Doesn't matter how much money you have, how smart you are. And third, you have to be intelligent. If you don't have one of these three qualities, I think it's very difficult to get into this field full time.
Okay, what do you think about the techniques, the science behind this whole thing, and the consumer behavior understanding, the market pulse that you need to understand, you need to see what's going on, and most importantly, you have to have an eye to see something that other person is not showing you. You must have a ear to hear what other person is not telling you. How important is to know that's the consumer psychology in our business?
It's very important. I think most of the agents out there, including myself, I used to be that before, we think getting a license, going for a training for 1 hour, 2 hour, we're going to achieve it. There's no way. That's the reason why about 350 agents are ruling the whole market, where we have about 52,000 agents in the province of Ontario, and out of that, only 350 are actually making big dollars or big money. For you to be, for me to be, or you to be a really good professional real estate agent, you need to come down and understand the basic techniques, and that you will not get anywhere else. That's my experience for so far.
So what you recommend to the other fellow realtors? Because I'm expanding, because in 2020 I'm gonna expand 10x on a production. It's just the way my business is on a tab format. I can increase or decrease the number of leads. It's just I'm looking for a right kind of people who are again humble, hungry, and intelligent, who want to make big and know how to close the deals. Generation of leads, anybody can do it. There's no secret to it. Main questions is on the conversion. That's where the money is. Not in a sale, on a conversion. If you try to sell somebody something, is not going to happen. But if you want to convert somebody into a sales, that's where the money is. So if you are serious to make big in 2020, come join my team. But again, as I said, this is a full-time gig. It's no part-time, okay? And it's not for everyone. You have to be really wanted this. You have to be intelligent about it, and you have to be really hungry and humble. So if you're that guy, call me, or there's a link below. Fill up your information and send me, and we book appointment with you. And have a nice day. Bye bye now.